Hey, this is Garrett over at Conquest Classic Cars here in Greeley, Colorado. Just doing a quick walk around and start up here on our beautiful 1969 Chevelle SS 396. This one has had some work done, some great upgrades and modifications. It's now powered by a fuel-injected 454, backed by a 700 R4 automatic transmission. Always nice to have that extra overdrive gear. See, the paint and body is beautiful on this car. It's finished in a silver with a little bit of blue pearl in it. I don't know if it catches on the camera, but you can see a little bit of that silver blue light up in the sun. Really nice, straight, solid car. You can see the body's really straight. Mirror finish on the paint. Looking down the sides, there's no waviness. All the gaps on this car line up. The doors shut nicely. Just a really nice example of a cool resto mod Chevelle. Do want to point out a couple flaws here. There is a crack in the paint here on the passenger side quarter panel. A little bit smaller one right below it there. On this side, there's a little bit of the same thing. It just is pushed out a little bit. It almost looks like something rolling around in the trunk at one time bumped it and pushed it out. You can see that that's been there for quite a while. Other than that, those are really the only flaws on the paint and body. It's got new chrome, new glass. Absolutely beautiful. See that nice grille work up front. Moving on to the interior here. We have a later, looks almost like to me a Camaro, late 70s Camaro steering wheel. Full auto meter gauges throughout. JVC head unit. E&M shifter. And I believe these are seats out of either like a Tahoe Suburban or Chevy Silverado. They didn't just throw them in here. They're actually power seats. You got the 3-point seat belts in here. Definitely a lot more comfortable than the stock buckets, although the stock buckets are always a great look as well. Headliner on this car is really nice. Rear seat, I doubt it's ever really been even sat in or used. Some speakers there on the package tray. Got the right SS 396 door panels, glove box door. Dash is in great shape. See, all the jams have been nicely sprayed and redone as well. Like I said, this one's got a fuel-injected 454 big block in it with a comp cam. And if you just let the fuel pump build a little pressure, it fires right up without giving it any gas. Really nice to have these gauges. Good sound system in the car. All the gauges work. Shows 5,500 miles on it since it was rebuilt. That's just what we're going off of. Door shut nice, very little pressure. Nice and solid clunk on the door. Great rumble. Under the hood we have that fuel-injected 454, power front disc brakes, power steering, nice set of headers on it. MSC electronic ignition. Sounds great. All right, taking our 69 Chevelle out here for a quick test drive. Skidding on it just a little bit. You can tell it's got plenty of power, especially if we're just cruising around on the street. Going 50 miles an hour right now. The car tracks straight down down the road, no wind noise. Power front disc brakes. Pedal feels good and firm. Nice thing with this fuel injection, you can just sit here all day and idle, and it's a reliable system that'll keep running. You get probably a 10% power increase and a good miles per gallon increase as well on this. 700R4 automatic shifts smooth. It's really nice to have that overdrive gear on the highway. Steering feels tight. It's direct. Not what you'd expect out of a 69. Heater and defrost work as they should. At 45 miles an hour, we're right at 1500, 1600 RPM, so it really just idles down the road. Signal indicators are built into this new cluster here. Just give you a quick all the signals work. Car sitting right at 180 degrees. About 40 pounds of oil pressure driving down the road. On this rough road, there's no squeaks, no rattles. Steering feels good. It's not trying to bump steer all over the road. This is a car I wouldn't hesitate to hop in and drive anywhere. If there's a car show 2.5 hours away, I'd say hop in it, drive on the highway, and enjoy yourself. This is really set up to be a nice driver. Even these seats we were talking about earlier, they're not the best looking. The buckets might look a little bit better, but geez, you got power seats. They're way more comfortable than the stock originals. Just another point that this car is just built to be driven and enjoyed. Up and going good. It's got a comp cam in it. You can tell it really comes alive at about 3,000, 3,500 RPM. It just starts pulling hard. so much for watching this video today. Again, this is Garrett over at Conquest Classic Cars. Our phone number is 970-573-5291. Feel free to call us with any questions. Thanks and so much. We'll see you in the next video.